Welcome to Today in Nerd History. The Star Trek The Next Generation episode Power Play aired February 22nd, 1992. In this episode, Troy, Data, and O'Brien are enveloped by a strange cloud that affects changes in their personalities and causes them to take over the Enterprise. Babylon 5, The Gathering, aired February 22nd, 1993. In this series opener, the opening of a crucial space station is put in jeopardy when the commanding officer is accused of attempted murder of a diplomat. The Star Trek Deep Space Nine episode, The Passenger, aired February 22nd, 1993. In this episode, Ryo Vatinka, a captured criminal, is badly burned and dies in Bashir's arms, but the criminal's captor believes that he is still alive. Remembering George Washington, born February 22nd, 1732, and passed away December 14th, 1799. George Washington was an American political leader, military general, statesman, and founding father who served as the first president of the United States from 1789 to 1797. Previously, he led Patriot forces to victory in the nation's war for independence. Happy birthday, Jeri Ryan. Born February 22nd, 1968. She is the actress best known for playing Seven of Nine on Star Trek Voyager from Season 4 on, first appearing in the episode Scorpion Part 2. She was born Jeri Lynn Zimmerman in Munich, Germany. Her father, whom she was named after, was in the U.S. Army. So for the first few years of her life, she grew up on numerous military bases in Germany and the U.S. Her family finally settled down in Paducah, Kentucky, wherein she was 11 years old. She graduated from Lone Oak High School in 1986, then went on to Northwestern University in Chicago, Illinois, where she obtained a degree in theater. While at Northwestern, she won several beauty pageants as a way to help pay for her classes. In 1990, she won 4th place in the Miss America pageant, where she was Miss Illinois. Before joining the cast of Star Trek Voyager in 1997, she was on Dark Skies, and after Voyager came to an end in 2001, she joined the cast of Boston Public and was on the OC, Shark, and Body of Proof. She played Lieutenant Sonya Blade in the web miniseries Mortal Kombat Legacy. She played Sherry in episodes of Two and a Half Men, one in 2004 and another in 2005, and also appeared in one in 2011. She was also on Law and Order Special Victims Unit, Leverage, and starred in several made-for-TV movies, including 1993's In the Line of Duty, Ambush in Waco, and in 1996, Co-Ed Call Girl. She was also the star of 2 independent movies, Men Cry Bullets in 1997 and The Last Man in 2000, and was in Wes Craven Presents Dracula 2000, and in 2003 made an appearance in the romantic comedy Down with Love. In 2010, she starred in the TV movies Secrets in the Walls and Deadlines. She made guest appearances on such TV shows as Who's the Boss?, Matlock, Murder, She Wrote, Melrose Place, The Flash, and Psych. In 2011, she was in Law and Order, Criminal Intent, and Warehouse 13. In 2014, the Star Trek Online expansion, Delta Rising, set 32 years after the Voyager returned back home, featured Jeri Ryan, who reprises the voice of her role as Seven of Nine, among others. She reprises her role as Seven of Nine also in Star Trek Picard. Happy birthday, Drew Barrymore. Born February 22nd, 1975. Drew Blythe Barrymore is an American actress, model, producer, director, and author who is a descendant of the Barrymore family of well-known American stage and cinema actors, and is a granddaughter of film legend John Barrymore. She first appeared in an advertisement when she was 11 months old. Her TV debut was in 1978 as Melissa on The Waltons, and in 1980 she made her movie debut in Altered States. In 1982, she starred in her breakout role as Gertie in Steven Spielberg's E.T. the Extraterrestrial, and quickly became one of Hollywood's most recognized child actresses. Following a turbulent childhood, which was marked by reoccurring drug and alcohol abuse and 2 stints in rehab, she wrote the 1990 autobiography Little Girl Lost. She successfully made the transition from child star to adult actress with a number of movies including Poison Ivy, Bad Girls, Boys on the Side, and Everyone Says I Love You. Subsequently, she also starred in romantic comedies such as The Wedding Singer and 50 First Dates. In 1997, she and her business partner, Nancy Juvenin, formed the production company Flower Films, with its first production, the 1999 movie Never Been Kissed. Flower Films went on to produce Charlie's Angels, 50 First Dates, and Music and Lyrics, and Donnie Darko. Her other projects include He's Just Not That Into You, Beverly Hills Chihuahua, Everybody's Fine, and Going the Distance. She was named an ambassador against hunger for the UN World Food Program and in 2007 she became both CoverGirl's newest model and spokeswoman for the cosmetic and the face of Gucci's newest jewelry line. In 2010, she was awarded the Screen Actors Guild Award and the Golden Globe Award for Best Actress in a Miniseries or Television Film for her portrayal of Little Eddie in Grey Gardens. Happy birthday, James Hong. Born February 22nd, 1929. He is an actor, producer, and director of Chinese descent. He has worked in productions in American media since the 1950s. He is known for his roles in various movies, such as Hannibal Chu in Blade Runner, David Lo Pan in Big Trouble in Little China, Jeff Wong in Wayne's World 2, and Chi Fu in Mulan. He played Chen in The Big Bang Theory, DeLong Wong in Jackie Chan Adventures, Mr. Ping in the Kung Fu Panda franchise, Ndete in Star Wars The Clone Wars, Melinda May's father in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., and Asmorgan on Star Wars Rebels. He is a former president of the Association of Asian Pacific American Artists. Remembering Steve Irwin. Born February 22nd, 1962, and passed away September 4th, 2006. Stephen Robert Irwin, nicknamed the Crocodile Hunter, was an Australian wildlife expert, TV personality, and conservationalist. He achieved worldwide fame from the TV series The Crocodile Hunter, an internationally broadcast wildlife documentary series which he co-hosted with his wife, Terry. Together, the couple also owned and operated Australia Zoo, founded by Irwin's parents in Burwa, about 50 miles north of the Queensland state capital of Brisbane. He died after being pierced in the chest by a stingray barb while filming an underwater documentary film titled Ocean's Deadliest. The Sea Shepherd Conservation Society ship, My Steve Irwin, was named in his honor. Remembering Vaughn Taylor, born February 22, 1911, and passed away April 26, 1983. Vaughn Everett Taylor was an actor who became known for his roles in many series, including Kraft Television Theater and Robert Montgomery Presents, and also appeared in movies such as Cat on a Hot Tin Roof and Psycho. After joining the Army as a private, he became an officer via Officer Candidate School and later joined military intelligence and produced instructional plays about aspects of military intelligence to educate students from the Army. He began his career in movies in Up Front, and others include Jailhouse Rock, Decision at Sundown, Cowboy, Screaming Mimi, Warlock, The Gallant Hours, The Plunderers, Diamond Head, The Wheeler Dealers, The Carpetbaggers, The Unsinkable Molly Brown, The Russians Are Coming, The Russians Are Coming, The Professionals, In Cold Blood, The Shakiest Gun in the West, The Power, and The Ballad of Cable Hoog. In 1960, he appeared in Alfred Hitchcock's original Psycho as Mr. Lowry. Taylor's final film appearance was in The Gumball Rally, released in 1976. He played Horatio Frisbee on Johnny Jupiter. He was also a regular performer on Montgomery's Summer Stock, which was a summer replacement for Robert Montgomery Presents from 1953 to 1956. His many TV appearances include Richard Diamond, Private Detective, and several episodes of The Twilight Zone, including the role of the salesman in the episode I Sing the Body Electric, Time Enough at Last, Still Valley, The Incredible World of Horace Ford, and The Self-Improvement of Salvador Ross. He was in Wanted, Dead or Alive, Gunsmoke, Cheyenne, The Untouchables, The Man from Black Hawk, Colt 45, Bourbon Street Beat, Tate, Coronado 9, The Real McCoys, The Hathaways, Death Valley Days, The Investigators, The Rebel, Miss G Goes to College, Perry Mason, and was in 2 episodes of The Outer Limits. In Expanding Human, he played Dean Flint, and in The Guest, he played Mr. Latimer. In addition, he appeared in the pilot episode of The Invaders entitled Beachhead, and The Kara Williams Show, My Favorite Martian, Get Smart, Bonanza, Petticoat Junction, and The Ghost and Mrs. Muir. He passed away from a cerebral hemorrhage at the age of 73. Happy birthday, Kyle MacLachlan, born February 22nd, 1959. Kyle Merritt MacLachlan is an actor best known for his movies such as Blue Velvet, The Hidden, and as Paul Atreides in Dune. He has also had prominent roles in TV shows, including Special Agent Dale Cooper in Twin Peaks, Trey McDougal in Sex and the City, Orson Hodge in Desperate Housewives, the Captain in How I Met Your Mother, the Mayor of Portland in Portlandia, as well as the Doctor in the TV series Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. MacLachlan is a Golden Globe Award winner and 2-time Emmy Award nominated actor. Happy birthday, Tucker Smallwood, born February 22nd, 1944. He is best known in Star Trek for his reoccurring role of the Xindi Primate Council in Season 3 of Star Trek Enterprise. But he first appeared on Star Trek, portraying Admiral Bullock in the Star Trek Voyager episode In the Flesh. He is also known as Commodore Glenn Van Ross in Space Above and Beyond, and has appeared as a guest star on Babylon 5. He also appeared in a small role in Deep Impact, and he played God in the Sarah Silverman program episode Batteries. Remembering Jeri Catron, born February 22, 1932, and passed away May 6, 2017. He was an actor and occasional stuntman who played Montgomery in 2 episodes of Star Trek. His first appearance was as a Denevian in Operation Annihilate. In The Twilight Zone, he played a guard in the episode The Last Flight. He made several appearances in Season 3 of the TV series Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea, and appeared in TV series such as Burke's Law, Bewitched, Batman, and Gunsmoke. His stunt and stunt acting resume also include films such as Goodbye Charlie, The Great Race, and Point Blank. Happy birthday, Paul Dooley, born February 22, 1928. Paul Dooley, born Paul Lee Brown, is an actor, writer, and comedian who is known for his roles in Breaking Away, 16 Candles, and Popeye. He has also been on TV shows such as My So-Called Life, Dream On, Grace Under Fire, 30-Something, Curb Your Enthusiasm, Alf, Chicago Hope, Star Trek Deep Space Nine, where he played the recurring role of Enabran Tain. He was also on Bewitched, The Wonder Years, Sabrina the Teenage Witch, The Golden Girls, Hot in Cleveland, and Desperate Housewives. He starred in Coming of Age, and in 2000 he was nominated for an Emmy Award for his role on The Practice. In 2010, he played the part of the head chef at Camp Victory, a fictional fat camp on the short-lived ABC Family original series Huge. In 2014, he was in the movie Parenthood, and in 2017, he was in The Good Doctor. Happy birthday, Peewee Piemonte, born February 22, 1961. Richard Piemonte is a stuntman, stunt actor, and stunt coordinator who played a Klingon marauder in the Star Trek Enterprise episode Marauders. He was listed as Klingon number 2 in the end credits. He performed utility stunts in Star Trek Into Darkness. Happy birthday, Irina Davidoff, born February 22, 1945. Irina Davidoff, born Irina Lavrenteva, also known as Irina Davidoff, is an actress who played a Starfleet admiral in the Star Trek Voyager episode Endgame. She also played a Warp 5 complex scientist in the Star Trek Enterprise episode Broken Bow. Happy birthday, Marshal Silverman, born February 22, 1946. He is an actor who played a background character in an episode of Star Trek Voyager and served as stand-in and photo double on Star Trek Deep Space Nine and Star Trek Voyager. He received no credit for his appearances. Well, that's it for today, folks. I appreciate you listening, and if you enjoyed the show, please feel free to tell your friends about little old me here. Have a wonderful day.